Rejection attempt 29 or 30. I'm losing track here. Today I'm going to experiment on my daughter. Let's go. That came out really awkward, but that's how I came up with the idea. As you know, with the time change, especially if you live up north, it's extremely difficult to get outside while it's still light out. Today was no exception. What I wanted to do originally was to put my daughter to the test and do some entrepreneurial things, get her outside of her comfort zone, even though she's only 4 years old. But you may have heard of a test called the marshmallow test. This was an experiment done on some, I think they were 5-year-olds or 6-year-olds. And what these scientists did was they gave these kids the option of choosing either to eat a marshmallow right away, or if they waited a few minutes, they would get 2 marshmallows. So the thing that they were testing was, will kids wait for a period of time? Will they delay their gratification to get a little bit something extra? And what they found out over time is that these students who waited versus the kids who did not were, I guess for a lack of a better word, more successful. They did better in their grades, had more ambitious careers, accomplished more things, helped more people. The quality that I'm looking for in my kids is that they are gritty, that they are willing to pursue their goals, their dreams, ambitions, and not give up on them, even if it's hard. And as a parent, I've noticed times when my daughter gives up on things. And I don't like to see her do that. You know, she's learning how to write her name, and it's difficult, and so I have to struggle with her, and I have to teach her that it's good. It's good to push through things. It's good to fail at things, because that is how we learn, right? So in this experiment, I'm going to see how my daughter does on this marshmallow test and see if she rejects the idea of waiting for more marshmallows or candy or whatever I choose. So let's see how she does. All right, we're gonna play a marshmallow game.
Marshmallow game, yay!
Okay.
Take one.
I'm going to put this green treat in front of you. Now you can eat it if you want, but if you eat it, I will not give you more treats. Okay?
Okay. Shh. Be very quiet. Daddy can't hear us. Shh. Daddy can't hear us. Okay. I didn't eat anything.
You didn't eat it?
No, I didn't eat the peanut butter.
Did you eat it?
I didn't.
You waited! Great job, Izzy. Guess what that means? You get more candy!
Yay!
This was actually a really, more of a test on me. As I was waiting for my daughter to pass, or I don't want to say fail the test, but, you know, eat the candy or wait to eat the candy, I realized that, you know, if she eats the candy right away, I'll be a failure. That was one of my initial thoughts. You know, when you're recording your life like this and you're broadcasting it to the world, it's really easy to think and believe that when you record yourself and it doesn't look all that good, or you're not portraying the best part of your life in front of people, I guess it tests my mettle to say I'm willing to record this and put it out there and say, okay, my daughter needs to work on her grittiness. She needs to learn delayed gratification. But I was thrilled to see that she waited. She waited to get that extra pieces of candy. what I've learned in this is worrying about how other people view me is a constant struggle that I don't know if that'll go away. It happens when I do public speaking and I'm afraid that I may sound like an idiot or a failure. I think it comes across in some of the things I do in this show. But I think what is extremely important in this is that I have to push through that fear of looking stupid, of keeping the show as vulnerable and honest and real as possible, and saying, look, this is my life. I'm trying to do this rejection experiment. It's not going the way that sometimes I wish it would. I'm not able to get in a rejection experiment every day because I have a full-time job. This show would be a lot easier if I didn't have a job, or if businesses and places and people were awake like at 6 a.m. because that's when I'm awake. But that's not the case. And sometimes, you know, when we look forward to that next big thing in our life that we're aiming towards, sometimes when we get there, it is not how we pictured it. In fact, it's never that way. Whenever we get there, when we say that, you know, we're a success or we've accomplished that thing, when we finally arrive, it's not like it's all of a sudden magic beans everywhere and all of our problems are solved and we have tons of money and everyone loves us and everyone's happy. It's never that way. In fact, it's almost always disappointing getting that success. I've been reading Seth Godin's book, What to Do When It's Your Turn. And in this book, he tells a story of an athlete. And the athlete this is an Olympic athlete telling his autobiography. And he was saying that when you win something, that feeling of the win does not last as long as the feelings of losing do. When you lose, it lasts so much longer. And I'm finding that, you know, I'm losing a lot in this rejection experiment. I'm asking big questions of people, of myself, of my family, of my friends, and the feelings of loss have been diminishing over time. And that's been a great lesson to learn, that my confidence is getting bigger and better with every attempt. But it's still not what I pictured it. I think I pictured myself becoming way more confident in myself, in my abilities to do things. And sometimes that's just not the case. And I'm okay with that. I'm learning to be okay with the fact that this is a journey. And as corny and cheesy as it sounds, you know, I'm not going to say the quote because it's so corny. But I'm thinking that these seasons, these experiments are milestones. I think that's the way we should treat really our goals in life, that these are milestones that we want to achieve. It's not that, you know, the end destination is everything, but it's that we pursue these great things in hopes that one day, you know, we'll be proud of the things that we achieve, the legacy that we leave behind, the people that we influence and help. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. That's what the show is about. Inspiring transformation. And I'm hoping that it's happening for you. In my little makeshift stand that I've got like 10 books on for this show that is not mainstream. It's not being sponsored. It's not being produced. It's not being seen by millions of people. And that is okay. I'm on the journey with you, and I'm hopefully inspiring you to do some sort of big change. So, let me know what do you guys think of this video. I would love to hear your thoughts about rejection, about the journey. So leave a comment below or send me a private message. I would love it if you would do that. And until next time, peace.